Okay, so today I will show something in Adobe Animate once again. The title is Animated Deformation using Flexibone. Probably I have shared something with Flexibone before, but maybe this tutorial could be something similar to that, but I will do my best to demonstrate how Flexibone works. Basically, Flexibone you will get from Puppet tool, basically asset wrap tool in Adobe Animate, and it is a nice feature, but maybe it will not stand alone. But if you could include it with something else, then it can be beneficial definitely. Okay, so let's do this. Just I am moving up. Okay, look, and I will share something very simple thing as I do always. So just to demonstrate the features, let's make a simple hand rig. Just something really simple. Okay, so and place some. Oops, I don't like this color much. Yeah. So just a very simple thing. Okay, a simple hand rig, and just smooth it out a bit. Okay, so lock it and just oops, just delete it and make it fit properly. Okay, so and this is the top part, a simple thing, and you can shift it over here. Okay, so let's just this and this is the okay. So just animate log it first. Okay, so now we will just make a symbol, just symbol, a graphic symbol definitely, and check this one, play graphic once. So just make everything. I'm not renaming it, but you could rename definitely. It is better to rename always. So name the symbol basically. Anyway, so yeah, and place it properly as we generally do in Animate. Okay, so now just make a basic animation. Okay, so let's parent it with all this, and so first palm this should be make it up. Okay, so this one should be maybe I'm renaming it here. Okay, so arm, lower arm, and this is in the hand or something like that. Anyway, or vice versa. Maybe it should be upper arm. I mean, lower arm, and this would be yeah, this would be upper arm. Okay, so let's bend it first. The palm should be under lower arm, and lower arm should be under upper arm. Okay, so simple as it is, so we can animate it easily. Okay, so this is a pretty simple basic things, and we could have symbolized it, symbol make it so. Anyway, just fine tune it. uh, is needed anyway. So now make keyframe first over here. So walk through this F6, and then we could animate it like this. Okay, and then once again F6 and make like this. Okay, so and then place it properly. That's it. Okay, so this is our initial three keyframe, right? And then create classic pin. That's it. So yeah, this is all okay, normal and simple. So now if we include something special, okay, like maybe bulging the upper arm a bit here, and maybe like follow through action for this arm, this cloth, so it will create something special. Okay, so let's do this. So we have the 15 number keyframe, 10 and 15. Okay, and let's first make it up to 50. Okay, because we have this 50 up to 50 all over. So just for all the symbols basically. So we don't need it, but anyway. So just 50 for all these things, right? So now maybe just make information for this part first. Okay, so it is we are now under inside the symbol. Okay, so click the asset trap tool and click one. Okay, and check flexi. Maybe you have you have already checked soft or hard anything, but check flexi and check envelope also. Okay, so create here and create here. Oops, sorry. uh, so select this and then create here. So now is we have created flexible, include the envelope deformation. Okay, so we can increase the mesh deformation by this way, mesh count basically. Anyway, so now it is all just under symbol inside the inside the symbol. So basically we will do very basic thing, animate or drawing individual frames as we do inside the symbols, and it will have play outside it. So this is the basic fundamental. So now from up to F10, I mean frame 10, we will create F6 and maybe F15, frame 15 F6 once again. Okay, so now over here create, suppose frame 5. Okay, we have create F6 once again, and then we could animate this. Okay, maybe deform it a bit here. Okay, so like that. Okay. So now create classic twin. We can see the deformation here. So just create here. So okay, should not deform like that. Maybe we could anyway. So let's check this out. F10 and to F10 and F10. So 10 and we should make it 10, right? And then we should make it 15 like that. So now from up to 10 and make it classic in first, and then 10 we put reverse the deformation basically. It's going upward and then downward. It does not look good probably over here because all the points are deforming, but for this purpose we could do this. We can do it easily. So just make it F6, F6, and then make it this clear people. Just make it F6 and animate it a bit. Okay. So now let's check it over here, deform and deform. Okay, so simple thing, and like for this one over here it will make a bulge, something like that. So make f6 first, simple thing, and oops, not f6 first, sorry, create the deformation first. Okay, so over here to here and use this one. Okay, so now f6 and f6 over here use as a trap tool again, and maybe could punch it a bit, right? So create classic twin, you can see, and then create classic twins again, right? So now just place the keyframe, I mean numbering, oops, sorry, number the keyframe first actually, and symbol. It will be 10, and then it should be 15, right? So that's it. So we could include it in this way. Okay, so as I say, in for as individual thing like this one, it doesn't look good, and maybe you guys don't use it for this purpose, but basically when you include it, the asset asset rep tool or flexible deformation or something like the envelope deformation with the symbol inside the symbol, it will look good actually, pretty good. So that's it, that's the purpose basically. And maybe I am now doing a bit more just for demonstration purpose. So you could maybe up to 10, just like deforming. Okay, so that uh, we are deforming like this way, say. Okay, something like that. So it will include like include in here also. So from this to this you could make more cartoony motion, and then just rotate it and then exit. Okay, so okay, so it is a fun thing basically playing with this flexible deformation, and yeah, sometimes it looks good basically when you apply it properly. And that's the demonstration purpose animated deformation using flexibone in Adobe Animate. That's all. Thank you.